I'm the Big LG Doc Gallows, and you're watching the Wrestling Junkies. Boom.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies podcast. Happy Hump Day Fact Checker. I am Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I'm joined by the podcast dad. Choops, how we doing, bud?
I'm good. I just got a message in my earbuds, or my wife's headphones, that said, "Husband texted you. Can you turn your Bluetooth off?" So I think I'm still connected to her Bluetooth.
You're just having a day over there, aren't you?
Every day's a day, isn't it?
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds. I mean, we saw the kids this weekend at the barbecue, and yeah, they other than being cursed by Maisie,
has that come to fruition yet?
It's been a pretty good week so far.
She might have some power because she cursed Heather last week, and Heather got in a wreck. So
maybe we talk about not cursing everybody.
Well, all she needs is some human monies. That's it.
I don't know. I got 4 cents over here.
Perfect. I keep a stack of quarters just to be safe.
Does she know the difference between a quarter and a penny?
Nope.
There we go. So yeah. Give her a quarter, tell her it's $5, and we'll be happy.
What is life?
I know. Look at us. Speaking of what is life, we're almost done with that poll I was telling you about the other day.
Good.
Yeah, it turns
There's a new chair at the table.
What's that?
There's a new chair at the table.
No, it's been there. It's just been kind of back behind the plant to where you can't see it. But there is always room at our table. So pull up a seat. We got plenty of them. Podcast dad, it's your turn. Hit them with the plugs, bud.
Yeah. Social medias. We like what we do there. Eric runs most of those, just a peek behind the curtain. But X, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, like us on Facebook. But most importantly, please subscribe, like, hit the bell, share, anything you can do on YouTube. Comment. Don't put a thumbs down. Let's not do that. But
I mean, they can. It's engagement. Tell us what you don't like about it. We'd rather hear that. But
yeah, that's fine. Anything's up for debate. Yeah. So just subscribe. Tell one person if you like what we're doing here. We're trying to have a great time. We want you guys to have a great time. Look at that table. It looks so inviting. So come join us. We're having a good time.
Just a couple of neckbeards having a good time. And while you're at it, show some love to our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network at @mainevent_net on all social media platforms. I mean, if you love live streams, watch alongs, podcasts, blogs, you name it, we've got it. Next month, Memorial Day weekend, we've got our 24-hour live stream again. And we're going to be doing, we got that morning slot again, dude. So mimosas, Bloody Marys, all the works. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab your friends. And we're going to have a good time. Guests are to be determined, but stay tuned to our socials for more details. And we got some main event mixers coming as well, talking about Backlash, and Double or Nothing's coming up this month as well. So we've got a lot to talk about. Before I introduce our guests, one final reminder. Tomorrow, we have our official Progress preview show, Super Strong Style 16. That tournament is this Sunday and Monday over in the UK. So we're going to be breaking it all down tomorrow. 7 p.m. Eastern, midnight UK. I know that it's late over there in the pond, or across the pond, I should say, but it's going to be a good time. So, what's that?
I said it's late in there in the pond. Come on,
in the pond. Yes,
you freaking American. Yeah, no, I heard Bloody Marys, mimosas. I heard Max is coming over making me some eggs Benedict. I'm excited.
I don't recall him agreeing to that.
I can dream. A boy can dream.
You got to be nicer to me if you want that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. No, you don't. No, actually, okay. All right. Okay. All right. It's. I think we've lost the plot here. I think it's time to introduce our guests. So tonight we are kicking things off with two men who are having one hell of a week. They walked into Pro Wrestling Symphony and left as the new tag team champions. And now there is no time to celebrate because this Saturday at Blinding Lights, they're already throwing those championships on the line against the Carnies in Nashville. They've got momentum. They've got gold on their shoulders. And tonight we're getting to know them a little bit better and before what will be a chaotic first title defense. So please help us welcome the new Pro Wrestling Symphony Tag Team Champions, Royal Prestige, Majestic, and Tevon Jordan. Gentlemen, how you doing? Welcome to the Wrestling Junkies podcast. How are you?
Great. How y'all fellas doing?
Fine.
Can't complain that much. I mean, I will, but I can't.
Dude, this is the best part of the day. Come on, man. You know, we have fun here, and we're excited to talk to you guys. First and foremost, congratulations. Let's just kick it off here. I mean, tell us about that feeling when that 3 hits, and boom, you were the new PWS Tag Team Champions.
Go ahead, bro.
Man, like I said in the post that I made, like me and Majestic, we've been tag team champions across many promotions, but being the first ever, that feeling just hit different, and a great crowd to do in front of is even better.
Yeah, and to piggyback what he just said, you know, there's no better feeling than being the first ever of anything. You know, you got other guys that came before us in different promotions and whatnot and won, you know, gold or whatnot, but we were the first ever to do it at Pro Wrestling Symphony at the first ever beer fest that they actually, you know, hosted and whatnot. So it was a great feeling, man. It's something you'll never forget.
Yeah, so like you guys said, being the first ever, what does that mean as far as now? Like, you guys are the face of the tag division. Like that, the standard is here, and you are at that level. What are you guys bringing to the table for those who don't know, and like, what kind of added pressure do you guys feel?
I'd say we give a new feeling to professional wrestling across Nashville and the Deep South. You know, we bring an energy, we bring the athleticism that you really don't see around here.
You know, heavy, they say it's a saying that, you know, heavy is the head that wears the crown. So it takes hard work to get to the top, but it takes consistency to stay up there. So, I mean, we got a lot of pressure on our backs, a lot of weight on our shoulders right now. And, you know, we're going to try to give everybody the best that we got. You know I know he is. And we're just here to outwork everybody.
So, you know, you're new to Pro Wrestling Symphony. This is a relatively new promotion, but you guys have alluded this isn't your first time at the rodeo, certainly as a team. So for fans who may be meeting Royal Prestige for the first time tonight, how did this team come together?
Well, when we started, man, we were enemies, you know, back and forth battles. I win some, he wins some, you know, just going on. But we had one incident that made us to have to join forces. And then when we joined forces, we realized, like, all along, maybe that's what we should have done, you know.
And to add to what he just said, you know, we fought here, we teamed here, we fought, you know, and we realized we were more powerful as a duo than separate. You know, what they always saying, you know, enemy of an enemy is my friend. That's usually how it works. So things kind of fell into place. And, you know, here we are now. He brings something different to the table, like I bring something different. So you kind of got the yang to his yin, you know, vice versa. So we try to piggyback off each other. You know, sometimes I may be thinking something that I may not say it out loud. He already know what I'm thinking, you know, and it goes both ways like that. So it just kind of flowed that way. So.
Oh,
Yeah, and in your own words, kind of expand on that. Like, what do each of you bring to the table that makes this team so good?
Well, I say, you know, speaking of Majestic, I mean, he brings that flash. He has that mindset, that charisma all around. You know, me, I bring the heart, the fight, you know, the smiles and all of that. Majestic, I mean, he just has it. You know, the gear is real good.
Love that. Fuck yeah. So as far as Royal Prestige, in you guys' minds, what does that name represent when people see you the second you walk through the curtain?
I'll let you get that, bro.
Well, the prestige thing, you know, again, we try to bring prestige to the tag division. We try to carry ourselves with prestige. We try to walk in a room and we try to carry ourselves a certain way that other guys or other girls may not do. So we try to present ourselves as stars because we believe that, you know, we are here to stay and we're trying to go as far as we possibly can go with it. So that's what Royal Prestige means to us. You know, we try to bring a little bit flair. He brings his style, you know, and I bring my style. I got a little more edge in this. He's a little bit more straight lace. So, you know, it kind of flows with each other, you know.
Let's talk about this first title defense. You guys were prepared for one challenge, and the script has been flipped. Now you have the Carnies. What was your reaction when you heard the news, and how did that affect mindset going in?
Well, considering, you know, we got a couple of days before the show. You know, we had a strategy plan for the good hand, and now we got to scratch all of that and get ready for the Carnies, who we met before. And, you know, we had a pretty tough battle with them, so we got something we really got to fight for this time. You know, we got to protect those first title defense. We just want them. I mean, if we lose them right off the bat, what's that going to mean? That's not going to mean anything. Nobody's going to remember it. So we have to give it everything we got this Saturday.
And with it being our first title defense, you know, our first team unforeseen circumstances, you know, kept them from being able to compete, which, you know, whatever's going on, our hearts is out for them. But we knew it wouldn't take long for someone to step up to the side. Because again, we got a major target on our back, and we got to keep these titles around our waist. And it's going to take a lot of work. And, you know, I'm going to get paranoid sometimes looking around my shoulder, man. You know, you never know what's coming.
Yeah.
You know, if it ain't the Carnies, who else is going to be? I mean, you never know. Somebody's always going to be there. And that's the thing with these belts, you know, it's a lot of weight and other pressure. But, you know, we're here for it. That's why we're out here working, you know, to try to keep these belts around our waist. And hopefully we keep them for a while.
Now, does this last-minute opponent change create any added pressure to you guys for a first-time title defense, or is this just another day at the office?
That's another day at the office.
Oh.
That's the way he feels. See, myself, no, because you know, I'm thinking about the original match that we had planned, but like he said earlier, we're no strangers to the Carnies. We kind of know what, you know, they bring to the table. So it's not like we're going against an opponent we've never seen before. So we know what the good hand brings, and we also know what the Carnies bring. So that's a little weight off our shoulders, so to speak, because we expect again, you know.
Yeah.
I think we lost a little bit of audio there on Majestic, but that's all right. Pro Wrestling Symphony, this thing is still building its identity. What makes the promotion stand out for you guys, and what was it that was like, man, we got to get there? And now, again, the face of the tag division, but what was it about Pro Wrestling Symphony that drew you guys in?
For me, it was just like the aura, man. I'm looking at the talent, the way they got everything set up. I mean, it's a great place to work. A lot of great talent. I mean, you got, like I said, you got Kobe Carter, you got Freya Slayer, you got Jake Painter. You have a lot of great talent that comes through there. Shane Mercer. So, I mean, when you look at that, it's like, man, I got to be there. This is where we got to be. And we did everything we could to make sure and secure our spot on that roster. And I think we're doing a pretty good job.
And to add to that, you know, Pro Wrestling Symphony isn't your average, like, local promotion. You know, they're booking talent internationally. You know, guys in different states from different countries are coming down here. The production level is incredible. The staff is incredible. And everything about it itself. I mean, you know, Pro Wrestling Symphony, I mean, the name speaks for itself. You know, it takes a band to build a symphony. And they got that band with Pro Wrestling Symphony. With the talent to the backstage, to the crew members. I mean, even to the referees. You know, you got to give them credit too. So that's why I say we got to make sure we keep our place at Pro Wrestling Symphony, because they always got a lot of great things going, and we want to be a part of that. And again, we are part of that because we're the first ever champions, and we got to make sure we keep that. And you know, and we're going to. And this Saturday, we plan on walking in as Pro Wrestling Symphony Tag Team Champions, and we plan on walking out the Tag Team Champions.
Right.
Period. Man, I don't have anything else to add to that. I'm loving the intensity right now. I'm loving the hype. You guys, you're ready. It sounds like. I mean, I'm pumped to see how this match works out for you guys, and we wish you the best of luck this weekend. Before we let you guys go, where can everybody find you on social media to keep up with not just Pro Wrestling Symphony, but everything else you guys got going on right now?
You can find me on Facebook at Tevon Jordan. It's on the bottom left. That's how you spell it. Same as Instagram, X, all social medias, TikTok. It should all be Tevon Jordan. YouTube as well, if you want to watch any matches I've had in the past or up to date.
Hell yeah.
Anybody want to find me on Facebook, Majestic. Type in either Majestic or Big Majestic 3, or you can find me on Instagram as Majestic_Wrestling. That's the two places you can find me right now. I'm still working on my social media game, but I'm gonna get there.
It's hard. Trust me. I'm working on mine too.
I know it.
I just started answering tweets. It's tough.
Tevon, Majestic, thank you guys so much for joining us. Best of luck this weekend, and we hope this isn't the last time you're on the podcast.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having us.
Thank you
Take
for
care.
having us.
Best
If
of
you guys
luck.
want to have back, we'll be back.
Consider it done. Let's run it back.
Appreciate y'all.
All right. Take care. Thank you to Majestic and Tevon Jordan for joining us tonight. Again, incredible card going on this weekend. Blinding Lights, Pro Wrestling Symphony, not just the tag team championships. We've also got the WWE ID Women's Championship on the line. Laney Luck taking on Alexis Littlefoot. Should be an incredible fucking match. And that match is sponsored by the Wrestling Junkies podcast.
What?
Dad. Yes.
What? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get hyped up. Like, I'm trying to get the energy up. Come on. And if you want to see more of that, subscribe to the YouTube channel so we can continue to do really cool shit, like sponsor some really cool matches. Come on. Come on.
Speaking of really cool shit, you want to see something that Action just announced?
Sure. Did they announce another? Or no, they're not Action. I'm more thinking SCI. I saw the first two participants.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. But what did Action say?
So at Action Nonstop, May 8th. So next weekend, Jameson Shook is taking on our friend Bryce Cannon.
Oh, shit.
I love it when our friends wrestle each other.
I do too, but who do we root for there?
Everybody wins.
Draw.
Broadway.
Yeah. 60-minute draw. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know.
Awesome.
It's gonna be a fun match. That's
That'd
be cool.
That'd be a great match. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations to both.
Yeah.
You don't fight over us too hard. It's okay.
No.
Just kidding.
Podcast that really goes to show how important independent wrestling is to this into the to the profession as a whole. I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I think NXT showed that last night.
No shit. I mean, we see that opener with Robert Stone, HBK, Matt Bloom, and Sean's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a stick of dynamite. We're gonna see who runs out of the room. This has been the most aggressive reset I think that there really ever has been.
Good.
After a wave of call-ups. This was fucking phenomenal.
What was I'm gonna read it. The text that I sent you.
I have
was, and this started off with just some of the introductions, and you said not watching currently. CW doesn't come in clear where in Eric's mansion, so he wasn't able to see that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And the text that I said was, let's just say NXT answered the call, and they did. They did big time, like
in a big way. I mean,
I'm very interested to see what's next.
Yeah, because I mean, there were so many names, and I'm not familiar with everybody here. I'm not familiar with Tristan Angels, but we've been counting the seconds until Lizzy Rain's in-ring debut from the second that got announced on Twitter that she was coming to Orlando, because we've seen how good that she is firsthand, because we've covered it for Progress. Like, there is a reason that she had the run with the title that she did. She's fucking phenomenal, and she showed that last night. It's a great opening win. I mean, Nikita Lyons is, I mean, for whatever you might have to say about their, what they've done with her, it's still a challenge because there is a size differential that just, it's kind of one of those, that's what Nikita is there for. She's that intimidating, that intimidation factor, and it worked perfectly. I mean, everybody has been waiting to see her. I mean, even Paige retweeted that she could not wait to watch her last night. Like, when's the last time that you saw main roster talent this excited for an NXT debut?
Not in a while. I mean, shit. NXT. John Cena tweeted about Will Cruz.
Yes. That was the one that popped me the most. It was just like, I see the moonsault and I'm waiting to see what it is, and I see the face and I'm like,
Yeah. That, I mean, look, the introduction to Lizzy was awesome, right? Obviously we know about Rayne. Everybody's gonna know real soon. Like, she's gonna be a major factor in that division. Gimmick aside, right? The gimmick is she's a rock and roller, and everybody. So I saw a little bit of backlash online, like, oh, this is real hokey. It's 80s metal. That's what 80s metal is. It's supposed to be fun and crazy, and that's what she is. I mean, isn't she the niece of the drummer from Iron Maiden?
Iron Maiden. Yeah, I sent you that. And the thing is, people can hate on the gimmick all they want, but guess what? She's going to kick everybody's fucking teeth in on her way to the NXT Women's Championship. I'm penciling her in for Iron Survivor winner right now.
And you can't tell me that finisher didn't get people going.
Exactly.
You can't tell me.
Inspired by Mako Satomura.
Nobody, you can't tell me that. We had Will Cruz debut. Amazing.
Because that was, at least for me, that was a genuine surprise. I had no idea that he had
I had no idea either.
Zero clue.
No. I don't think that had come out. That's why when I saw it, I was like, when I saw him, I was like, wait, hold on. Wait a second. I think the tweet or the text was because I sent the text of introduction was good.
Also, holy fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. And then a separate text, also holy fuck. Because that was Will Cruz.
Yes.
I was like,
yes.
Whoa, wait a second. But rewind a little bit. The introduction of Evil, I thought was done very well.
Mm-hmm.
The presentation, that was good. The entrance, everything about it was good.
Yes.
Bell's got a ring, but I'm into it. We have fresh new challengers. Tavion Heights out of nowhere.
Coming back as a heel. I mean, yeah, this is I like this. This is the time to just hit the reset button. Because we've talked about this before about people that we thought were ready for a main roster call-up, specifically Braun Breaker, Roxanne Perez, but they stayed in NXT for a little bit more seasoning and turned heel, so that way we can get an idea of what they can do, on both sides of the fence before they have to get to the main roster and do that. This is the perfect time to try it, because the reset button's been hit. You've had all these names move on to the main roster. It is anybody's ball game, even for, we've had the newer call-ups like your Vanity Projects, your Kendall Grays of the world, but with the names that we saw last night, nobody is safe. No. And that's the way that it should be.
Again, not as familiar, like you just said, with Tristan Angels, but I'm interested.
Yeah.
That guy's got a look. If I've ever seen one, he popped on the screen. I'm like, who the hell is this? Now I'm interested. And then you also throw Cam Hendricks in there. Again, not super familiar, but
it's okay.
Made an impact very quickly on the North American champion. Okay, good. This is what we needed. Go back. Sean Legacy came back.
Yes, he did, and it looks great. Yeah.
Tate Wilder's here. I've seen some of the stuff Tate Wilder did in Evolve. Dude is athletic. He's one of the NIL prospects. Dude, athletic as shit. NXT. We asked. You answered and you delivered.
They answered. Yeah, that's it. Now it's about the follow up always.
Great job though.
They had never done anything like this before.
No, not to this extreme.
I should caution the kind of extremes of how I'm saying that, because I think they're looking at the pendulum that has been NXT over, let's just say, over the last 7 years since the inception of AEW, because it was essentially a super indie when they were the only name, the only game in town. So we did get a lot of the Ring of Honor and independent standouts that were kind of coming over, kind of in waves all at once. But Triple H is out, and Old Man and Bruce take over, and we're seeing a lot more, based on the NIL prospects and who can we mold from the ground up to only work this style, to only be a WWE wrestler. They're starting to swing back to where there's a need for both independent standouts and those NIL prospects, because they are going to need people to work. I mean, it's, these are people that don't know how to work a TV style, that are learning that on the job. Whereas, all of these names that we've talked about here, your Will Cruz, your Lizzy Rain, Evil, they at least are familiar with television wrestling. So the learning curve isn't as extreme to adapt to the WWE style. And they're also incredibly skilled hands that can make all these other talents that are, still works in progress look really fucking good.
I still can't believe Will Cruz showed up.
I know.
that was still just a shock.
That was the one I wanted to talk about. I mean, like we knew that Lizzy was going to show up and show the fuck out, like because we've seen it. Like we know that. We know the same thing about Will Cruz. I mean, former Atlas champion. I mean, but I wasn't expecting to have him show up. Last fucking night.
No, nobody was. That was a big one. EK Prosper and Sean Legacy. That's gonna be a good tag team.
Yes,
that's gonna be a good tag team. If they choose to go that route, that's a good tag team right there. Like, gives me like kind of like Fraxium vibes, where they're just gonna be so good. Remember Fraxium?
Mm-hmm.
Pepperidge Farm remembers Fraxium.
Yeah. They were thankful that they're still on the roster.
They were like one of the best tag teams in the world. They went to the main roster and nothing. How do you? All right. NXT, great job. Let's preview a little.
Very well done.
Unless you had anything for NXT, I said let's preview a little AEW. What do you say?
Yeah, no. I mean, again, no notes on the debuts. I think everything about this was incredible. I always appreciate when you can, either create a common thread throughout a show or you can bookend a show very nicely. Like Raw last night or Monday night was that bookend of starting with the Usos trying to counsel Roman and, temporary, hey, like we believe in you, but that's Jacob Fatu. Like and that very much showed up at the end of the night. Here was the common thread of, okay, well, we're going to throw a stick of dynamite in the locker room and we're going to see who comes out running. And I mean, look at all the names that showed up last night. Ones that we expected, ones that we knew were going to be coming in, and then genuine surprises. That's been a rarity as of late.
And as we always say, and you've already said it, I think I said it earlier too. Great start. Just follow it up.
Yep.
Give me this same energy in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what I want. But they have they got a head start. I'll say that.
Also, did you hear? I know that we talked about CW is going to be essentially the home of NXT, both weekly and PLEs. It sounds like the CW app itself that's going to be housing all of this and other sports. I think ACC and some other random conferences for football and basketball. All of those are now moving to ESPN Unlimited. They're trying to make the money.
AEW tonight.
We got Darby and Brody King, right?
Yeah, I'll start from the bottom.
Okay, now we here.
And you can join that table. We were at the bottom. Now we're here. Roosh is in action.
Love it.
The Brawling Birds are in action. What a name.
Love them. I just love the tag team. They're great.
Cage and Cope take on Roppongi Vice.
Got a new article on the Scrap about why Cope and Cage are going to have one more final run that culminates in a triple threat ladder match at All In. Go check that out.
Read it. It's great. Go read it. I read it at work today, so good on you. Divine Dominion defend their AEW Women's Tag Team Championships against Hikaru Shida and Chris Statlander.
It's nice to see Shida on TV again. They're not winning these titles tonight.
No, I don't think so. Be interested to. You have one at least. The AEW International Championship is on the line. Okada takes on Ace Austin. Ace Austin's not going to win, but it should be a good match.
Yeah, I think that there's going to be some shenanigans from Takeshita. Once again, we're kind of teasing that shit.
Yeah, again. I would think the Kyle Fletcher thing sped that up maybe a little bit.
Probably.
Forbidden Door?
It's what, June 28th? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's my birthday. Yeah, probably.
Happy birthday. You'll be what, 83?
And a half. 36.
Fuck.
What the fuck, man?
Kevin Knight defends the TNT Championship against MJF. I know you think MJF's going to win.
I
don't think so.
I don't know. Again, the Fletcher injury has kind of thrown everything. but I think just for a loop in general. I hope that I'm wrong, but I don't love the idea of MJF, who at this point in his career he's an attraction. I don't love the idea of him getting squashed for the AEW World Title and then immediately losing his shot at the TNT Championship. I just don't think that you use MJF that way.
Yeah, he's gonna get real desperate here soon.
But that's no different than how he kind of just already acts when he's a champion. So what's to stop him from getting desperate tonight to win the title?
Nothing. I don't think anything hurts MJF at this point. My opinion. I
don't love the idea of this though.
I think he's bulletproof. Like he loses. Excuse me. He
Two
loses
title
tonight.
losses in 3 weeks.
Yeah, and then comes back next week and cuts a nasty ass promo, and everybody loves him again and forgets it. And it's MJF, man. I think MJF is at that level already, which is crazy to say because he's so young, unlike you. But like I think he's at that level already where it's like, yeah, he's good. He's good no matter what. Just because he has that aura around him.
I don't know.
Now, if he keeps losing, that might be an issue. But
no. Sorry, I'm even MJF 2 title losses in 3 weeks. No, don't love it.
So say he loses tonight. Just hypothetically. Do you think that this could be a story to somehow get Hangman back in the picture?
How and or why?
Because of the stipulation of that match with MJF about how Hangman can never challenge for the world title again. And the story of Hangman always gets the better of MJF. Do you think MJF gets desperate enough to say, Hangman, you go win the world title because I know I can beat you? I don't know.
I like that. I think that's a very unique story right there. That is.
Because it's crazy to take Hangman out of your world title picture forever.
I know. I know that.
He can't be that. So they're gonna have to do something.
I think that Max has been burned enough before over the years when it comes to alliances and friendship that I don't think that he trusts himself to make that call of, yes, it's altruistically self-serving to go down that path that you're suggesting. I think in canon he's been burned so many times. I don't even think I think that he would think less of himself if he did.
I'm not saying friends with Hangman by any means. Like I don't expect them to tag. Nothing of that. But just like, man, I'm losing a lot. I need something. You can go beat Hangman, or you can go beat Darby, whoever the world champion is at that time. Because I know for a fact I've beaten you every single.
That's a very interesting take. I think that's got legs to it, and I'm sure that we'll talk about it more, but we'll see what happens tonight.
Speaking of that, Darby and Brody King.
Okay. Darby still wins, but it'd be a fun match.
All right, so we're gonna have the same energy with Brody King.
What do you mean?
This will be Brody King's second world title loss. He also lost.
It's not great.
He lost to another champion. He had another opportunity to champion and lost.
It was MJF, yeah, I know.
No, like after that too. Did he have like another shot at a title and lost? I'm 100% sure that happened. Because I remember
that's a fact checker question. If you're in the audience still,
right now.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be concerned. I mean, it's nice he's getting the opportunity, but I think that whenever the next opportunity comes after this, it should be the plan to actually put the title on him. I think.
I agree because they're really good. He's really, really good.
He is.
All right, sorry, I was wrong.
No, you're fine. Oh,
he lost to MJF. He lost to MJF, and then at Revolution lost to Swerve.
It's not great.
That's 2 big-time matches in a row you've lost, and I don't think we think he's going to win tonight. I wouldn't say never, because I think there's a chance like Darby just randomly loses this title.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I could see that happening. Just one of those.
Because before All In, we've got Double or Nothing, Forbidden Door, and what else?
I think that's it.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I wouldn't rule anything out with this Darby Allin title run at all.
That's fine. Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to book this. We haven't really seen anybody like Darby Allin. Yeah, that's it. It's what you said. Double or Nothing, Forbidden Door, and then All In. Which I do not think he's headlining All In. That's just me.
That's fair.
I can't see it. The biggest show of the year. Nothing against Darby. That's not the best guy you can have the title on. Going against probably Will Ospreay.
Yeah. But I mean, they're telling the story with the Death Riders too of Ospreay getting kidnapped.
Yeah. Yeah. I love kidnapping angles in wrestling.
Where to, Hoops?
Nowhere. Where to? What? Yeah. Remember we kidnapped Teddy Long too? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just stop getting in a limo if you're feuding with Baker.
Yeah.
Or any vehicle. Or just don't feud with Taker. Just run away. Just be done with it.
It's fine.
Don't
anything else?
Baker's wife, DDP.
It's not his fault.
Dude, I was on TikTok last night and I saw a clip of that angle and I was like, oh my God, I remember when they did this. This was terrible.
Yeah.
This was so bad.
This week it just feels like the lessons are, don't get into a vehicle when you're in a program with the Undertaker. Don't cheat on Megan Thee Stallion. And that's really about it.
I don't know what that means.
Oh man. So Klay Thompson apparently cheated on Megan Thee Stallion and she put him on blast. But it's like, who the fuck cheats on Megan Thee Stallion? First of all, I'm just saying.
One of the best shooters in NBA history. He'll be all right.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
Sure,
but
sure, it'll be just fine.
Okay.
Sure, it'll be just fine.
Team Meg. And yeah, the internet has been just firmly united against Klay Thompson for that one. But also, Fact Checker says there's a pay-per-view in July called AEW Redemption that's likely coming. So 3 shows.
Great. Yeah, MJF wins his title back at AEW Redemption. Or Hangman wins his title back at AEW Redemption.
It is in the name. It is in the name.
Hire me.
All right. Okay. We'll come back to this now that we know that puzzle piece is in place. Okay.
We'll see what happens tonight.
All right.
This could all be a moot point because MJF will win.
I'm just saying. I mean, a little time in the TNT division. They're basically replacing the proto star with a mega star.
Yeah, with one of their top 2.
Saying.
That's fine. It's like John Cena when he went down to the mid-card division. It's okay.
That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. Super Strong Style preview tomorrow. What?
So it's not a bad thing. Maybe we'll get some more open challenges. I don't. Was it Kevin? Yesterday?
You know, getting goddamn well that MJF is not doing open challenges for the TNT Championship, but that belt is going to look good with the Burberry strap.
Because open challenges suck.
We invited him to explain why, and Kevin, if you're out there watching, we'd still love to hear your take, man. Yeah, and we want to hear what you guys have to say. So, like, share, subscribe, tell one person. There's plenty of room at the table.
Look at that table.
Yeah,
is it a
I see it all the time. It's a jacket. It's like a fleece. Yeah.
It grows.
Max's
the mystery
moms,
grows.
I think, honestly.
Living legend. Living legend. Yeah, Max's mom. We are worthy. Best part of WrestleMania weekend. By far. Thank you guys. Subscribe to our show. We have a great time.
Answer your fucking phone. This has been the Wrestling Junkies podcast. Until tomorrow, guys, enjoy those grabs.